Alright, this is something that I've never done before. I won't get too deep into some stuff. I gotta go to work here soon, but I wanted to listen to this. We got Fallen in Reverse, new song, Ronald. Don't know what to expect. I have seen some different people talking about a album. I've also seen Corey Taylor on stage quite a bit. I think Alex the Terrible showed up on stage once or twice recently. And we all know that Ronnie and Fallen in Reverse have definitely evolved over time, and Ronnie definitely can get into some nice rap cadence, and he switches it up a lot. So we saw in the last song, Watch the World Burn, that video was crazy, and as we can see from thumbnail here, this looks like it's going to be crazy as well. Let's go ahead. Put the headphones on. Why are those not there? Alright, cool. Is there a way to... Why? Absolutely love when technology doesn't want a technology. Devices. Is it about to rain? No. I know why. I know why. There we go, hopefully. I unplugged the dongle today for my headset. That was what I did. Now I just need things to do what they're supposed to do. Alright. I think we've got audio. We've got everything up where we need it to be. I don't have a ton of time. We're going to jump into this. We're going to check this song out. Holy mess. Just from unplugging and plugging stuff in earlier. What was that? Are they bringing him back? I gotta say, these videos just continue to get better and better. I mean, I didn't know how they were gonna get better from Watch the World Burn, but holy smokes. And he's starting this song out heavy. I don't want to say heavy, but he started out heavier.
Like a parasite, go! Like a parasite!
Okay, so definitely some different sound, with different inflections and some heavier inflections and change that we saw from the last song, and I feel like he's going to continue to evolve here. But if we look back at Watch the World Burn, and then what I'm being told is that when he did the covering remake of Last Resort, we saw that video, which this is my first video in some sort of a music reaction. I have not listened to this or seen this. I'm wondering with, you know, the Watch the World Burn, and the end of that video, we're in the, you know, he's in the chapel, we're in the church, and things just go wild, and he goes beast mode and starts lasering people down. I'm wondering if some sort of a portal open, because we're seeing a lot of madness here early on. I've not seen a lot of, this guy again. He was in Watch the World Burn, so this could be a callback here. I have not seen a lot of or Falling in Reverse music videos, so let's see.
Walking on a razor's edge. You're reaching out from the light. Walking on a razor's edge. My blood runs black. I'm not your friend. Fuck. Pull from the depths of the 36 chambers. I'll pull the trigger. Give a bullet to a stranger. Nice. I pull from the depths of the 36 chambers.
I do love that laugh, because if you've listened to Ronnie at all and reactions or just him in general, that he has his own laugh, and it's perfectly, obviously, he did it, obviously, but it perfectly captured within that part.
Pull the trigger, give a bullet to a stranger.
We all know, I don't know crazy in depth on Ronnie, but I do know that he's had some past, which everybody's had past. This could be a callback. Just, I'm sure there was a lot of hate, which I don't think he cares. A lot of hate based off of the content within the video of Watch the World Burn. He has a daughter. He had addiction stuff, but I think he's doing very well. But you know how it is. There's a lot of judgmental people who will crucify you, especially people, you know, of religious stature. I have gotten kind of spiritual and religious again, but in the proper way, not the, hey, I'm going to judge and tell you who you need to be, or, you know, tell you that you're screwed because of mistakes you've made. I've made mistakes as well. I've not been to jail or prison for any mistakes, but I've made mistakes. So he's talking about, you know, crucify me and give a bullet to a stranger. So it's, I'm sure Ronnie's still getting a lot of hate, but let's continue. Ronnie is built for this.
The devil is making the crime of the people that evil and never know demon designer.
Alright, for one, I haven't seen the video, but I've seen callbacks to it. Obviously, I've listened to the song, so we saw that little transition there.
Nobody wants to go with the devil that you know.
We saw that. So there's a callback. These music videos are crazy, but Tech 9? I just talked about Alex the Terrible, Corey Taylor. We got Tech 9. Oh my god. I am pumped.
Your mind and you're thinking the devil is making the crime of the people are evil and never know demon designer the opposite of a divine. No! Yes. The hell is in front of you, sitting behind. I can feel every sign of a human decline. I'm believing the time is upon us when all of our people are blind. Yo! Red rain, saw it falling from a tower's dead plane. Head bang, Mandalay Bay Hotel out of lead cane. Sex change could get you caught up in death's range. He played sane, but really imitating Ed Gein. How do we get this way? Nigga, that shit to say when we get this way. Having a fit today, so they wanna make a bitch decay. My son's mom, when gone, it was really wrong. I thought it was gone. The vomit, searching for my son, but I didn't go John Muhammad. So the devil's right here on this level, wipe tears. Cause when rebels ready to pop the heavy metal, why fear? Abomination, they've been faking consecration, hating, wasting education. Got the killer on the killer, gotta chase him, go!
I'm not gonna try to break this down, but Tech always spitting, but he's talking here. He's talking.
Evil and never know demon designer the opposite of a divine. No! Yes. The hell is in front of you, sitting behind. I can feel every sign of a human decline. I'm believing the time is upon us when all of our people are blind.
And we got Ronnie in the black and we got Tech 9 in the white. And Tech is talking to Ronnie and us. Look at that crown.
Yo! Red rain, saw it falling from a tower's dead plane. Head bang, Mandalay Bay Hotel out of lead cane. Sex change could get you caught up in death's range. He played sane, but really imitating Ed Gein.
I definitely, he's speaking on some things, but I'm not sure. I need to go do some research here, but
How do we get this way? Nigga, that shit to say when we get this way. Having a fit today, so they wanna make a bitch decay. My son's mom, when gone, it was really wrong. I thought it was gone. The vomit, searching for my son, but I didn't go John Muhammad. So the devil's right here on this level, wipe tears. Cause when rebels ready to pop the heavy metal, why fear? Abomination, they've been faking consecration, hating, wasting education. Got the killer on the killer, gotta chase him, go! Go!
Spiraling out of control and deeper down the rabbit
I've got shit. Oh my god.
Switch to Chrome to protect yourself from malware, so you can surf without getting phished.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stay tuned as we attempt to commune with the devil.
The voices in my head. Controlling deeper down the rabbit.
gentlemen, please stay tuned.
Wow. I can't even get too in depth in this because I need to get dressed to go to work. But Ronnie's spitting. Tech 9 comes in and starts talking to us.
You're thinking the devil is making the crime of the people are evil and never know demon design is the opposite of a divine? No! Yes. The hell is in front of you, set behind. I can feel every sign of a human decline. Believing the time is upon us when all of our people are blind. Yo! Red rain, saw it falling from a tower's dead plane. Head bang, Mandalay Bay Hotel out of lead cane.
He's definitely talking about where current society is at and all this crazy divide and everything that's going on. I'm not even going to get in depth in it because I do not have the time right now, but wow. I wanted to at least start this and watch because I kind of want to start getting into reactions, but I need to get to work. But I wanted to be able to listen to this at work tonight and didn't want to spoil it, so.
Exchange could get you caught up in death range. He played same, but really imitating Ed Game. How do we get this way? Nigga, that shit to say when we get this way. Having a fit today, so you wanna make a bitch the game. My son's mom, when gone, it was really wrong. I thought it was gone. The vomit, searching for my son, but I didn't go John Muhammad. So the devil's right here on this level, wipe tears. Cause when rebels ready to put the heavy metal, I fear. Abomination, they've been faking consecration, hating, wasting education. Got that killer on the killer, gotta chase him. Go!
Spiraling out of control and deeper down the rabbit.
I'm telling you, if I sit down and try to watch or listen to this song while I'm walking somewhere in the middle of the night all by myself and I hear that scream for, when it popped up Ronald with, sound canceling earbuds in, oh my gosh, that is going to be wild. Wow. I This definitely needs to be looked at again. We might edit some more in, but holy smokes. I need to get dressed and get ready for work. That was wild. I think something's coming. Something big is coming. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure you tell somebody you love them. Make sure you give a like and subscribe to Falling in Reverse. Anything that has to do with Ronnie or Falling in Reverse. I believe he's got stuff on TikTok again. I believe he started to reemerge on Twitter or X or whatever the heck they call it now. We know that when Ronnie goes silent, he's usually doing something, and he went silent for, it looked like a year, so we're starting to see him emerge, and I know obviously he was on tour. I don't know if they're still touring right now, but crazy things coming, so stay tuned, guys. Really? As soon as I start recording? Stop barking, please. Welcome back, guys. I wanted to come back here later in the evening, the day that Ronald came out, Falling in Reverse, Tech 9, Alex the Terrible. I didn't know anything about it. I just knew new song dropped. My buddy sent me a link, and I said, absolutely not listening to it. I'm going to jump on here. So I didn't have a lot of time. I had a lot of issues trying to get things set up. I had my dongle for my mic unplugged. Anything. I had a whole bunch of stuff that cut my time and down that I had to jump into this. So we're going to, pull this up again. We're going to play it. We've heard it
and we're gonna kind of talk and go through it again. So let's do it again. We're gonna throw this on the front end, and then you'll see, you know, the first part, my initial reaction, and then maybe a little breakdown. We'll see what I can, you know, talk about. So we'll go from there. All right, we're gonna jump in here and we're gonna pull this up again. The night that we initially reacted to this, we were super tired and had to be to work in 30 minutes. So let's do this again. Actually, I don't even know if that's gonna matter because we're gonna. What if we... What was I thinking last time, guys? There we go. All right, here we go. All right, from where he's talking about, you know, once upon a time he felt safe, and this could be taken in a couple ways, but, you know, we all, you know, we have our innocence, we grow up, especially, you know, any of us who grew up before the 2000s, I'd say, you know, just life felt pretty peachy. Things were awesome. You know, we were in a booming... You know, technology was booming. It was the start of a lot of stuff technologically in there. And, you know, we start to get older and we start to have awareness. And we start to see and hear things and we have an understanding of what's going on. I remember, you know, 9/11 happening. I was in the 5th grade. That was crazy to witness and kind of look back on and just seeing how everything has hit. And it just feels like it gets faster and faster and worse as time goes. When we look at, you know, I think I was a senior. Not a senior. I think I was a freshman or in 8th grade, where I was in art class. It was the last day of school. I think it was. We had June 6, 2006. So that was 666. Everybody was freaking out, saying the world was going to end there. And then we had the Mayan calendar with 2012. Everybody thought the world was going to end. Y2K back before. Everybody thought the world was going to end. Fast forward, we have, you know, different stuff like the swine flu that we thought was going to be nuts, and then you fast forward further and we ended up with COVID. Just very interesting, just all the stuff. You get into like the Antifa and the riots and all kinds of stuff that has happened, and just seems to get worse. And I feel like there's a big correlation with the fact that religion is very few far in between. Not saying you need to be religious in any sort, but I just feel like God-fearing or just having something proper to believe in, I think, is a big miss. You see more OnlyFans and you see more people posting risque photos than actual in-depth content that is thought-provoking and actually looking at how do we make things better, how do we fix some of these issues, how do we challenge. I mean, you look back at things like the Boston Tea Party, and, you know, you look back at just some of the different stands and history, not even just American history, but all of history, where we made stands and we accomplished things. And I just feel like everybody just is on the chase for money, especially in regards to, you know, you got card breaks going on TikTok and other apps. That's crazy going on right now since, you know, the vid. OnlyFans popped up during the vid, which was a very good source of income, I guess, for people. I don't really respect it much. Here, the dogs are gonna bark again because trucks are passing. I respect anybody's hustle, but I just don't. If there's one thing that's going to regress in life, even if you have tons of money and you do a bunch of surgical stuff or plastic surgery, there's one thing that's going to regress in life. It's going to be your visual image, your physical attributes. And if you don't do as well as you're hoping and you throw everything away, you know, you've got neighbors, you've got friends, you've got children, most likely, you try to do something in life later on. Maybe you have a change of heart and you actually start doing something real, because we all make mistakes. Not saying that doing OnlyFans is a mistake, but we start doing things, and this is supposed to be just a video. We need to cut back off of this, but we're going to probably edit this into something else here. But anywho, you know, you make a change in life, and everybody's only going to remember you for what you did before. And I try not to judge people. You know, Ronnie is at his past. I don't look back on that. I look at, you know, where's he at now? What's he doing? I try not to judge people. So, but at the end of the day, I respect hustle of OnlyFans, I guess, but I don't really respect it in general. I wouldn't subscribe to it, and I definitely would, you know, can't imagine being with somebody who was doing it. It just isn't my niche. But maybe, I don't know, maybe if it was the right circumstances, there was a conversation. I think everything's communication, but I don't know. I'm just not down with it totally. But anywho, let's get back into this. I do also believe that a lot of this is just continuation of all the people who, you know, who do want to hate and all the craziness in the world, but all the people who want to hate on Ronnie, I do feel like this is, you know, him just also letting people know, like, hey, I'm not your friend. I am here to do what I'm doing, whether you like it or not. I'm doing it, and you can be on board with it or walk away, but there's millions and millions of people watching and loving every minute of it. I wanted to check into this because I thought I had heard of this before. I don't know if there's any historic comparison here of, you know, the 36 chambers or the depth of the 36 chambers. I do believe, shoot, who was it? There was a hip-hop group that set the tone. It was a major influence, and I believe they had some lyric or something in regards to 36 chambers, which I believe was just like the you know, the sum of their different chambers of their hearts of all the members in the group. God, who was it? I'm gonna have to circle back on that one, but let's see here. Bring that down. Let's check here. Wu-Tang Clan. Why was I blanking on that? Wu-Tang Clan, 36 chambers, like 20 or 30 years ago there. Yeah, it was Enter the Wu-Tang Clan, 36 chambers. I don't know if he's, you know, paying some homage there or not. I could be reaching, but I need to go dive back into the Wu-Tang Clan there and take a look at that. But anyway, I don't know if there's any correlation there, but that the first time I heard the 36 chambers, I was like, what is he? Is there something there that I need to know, that I should know? Anyway.
I'll pull the trigger, give a bullet to a stranger. Nice. I pull from the depths of the 36 chambers. Pull the trigger, give a bullet to a stranger. Live in a place so cold in a world like this. There's a fire.
That's pretty self-explanatory, but it could branch. You know, we got a crazy world out here, and he's saying he doesn't want to die, but he doesn't want to live in the world that we're living in right now, especially with everybody who wants to hate on everybody for what they did, 10, 15, 20, 30 years ago. Especially, there's tons of people out there who are unhappy with their lives and they want to hate on anybody with success. So Ronnie is a perfect target for a lot of people who are unhappy. But I think he's embracing and saying, you know what, fuck you, and I'm gonna keep doing me. I still love the breakdown there with just the drums and syncing up with the guns going off. Just I didn't totally catch the first time I was watching this, but this is just amazing. I didn't expect it to be this heavy either, and it just continued to grow on me. I'm glad that I heard it the first time with the music video because it all just blends so well. But the amount of times that I listened to it at work after I heard it, that's why I did the initial reaction, because I wanted to be able to listen to it, but I didn't want to spoil it.
You're thinking the devil is making the crime of the people are evil and never know demon design is the opposite of a divine? No!
I saw another reaction video. There's a dude that I'd never seen before. I watched No Life Shack, I watched Knox Hill, Stevie Knight, Crypt, Cliff Beats. Are some of the main ones. There's a couple other ones, but those are some of the main ones that I watched, and I religiously watched, especially through the Kendrick and Drake beef ordeal. But I saw a guy that listened to this. He was basically saying that Falling in Reverse is a guilty pleasure for him, that he enjoys it, but he says that their music is cringy. I don't see that whatsoever. And he said that the rap type cadence that Ronnie does is extremely cringy and it doesn't work. And he also said that Tech Nine's verse in here ruined the song for him. He said that he rated the song an 8, which, if it ruined the song for you, you're still rating it an 8 out of 10. But he said that Tech Nine's verse ruined it. And I'm like, what are you talking about? He said that it doesn't work. It doesn't work in the metal or heavy metal. And I'm just like, it absolutely does. What Ronnie is doing with Falling in Reverse with these hip-hop rap cadences and then this feature with Tech, absolutely amazing. It blends so well, and I think that I disliked the guy's video, and I discredited anything he said. He can have his opinion, but I do not agree. I think it's amazing, and from the outside looking in, it almost looks like Ronnie grabbed himself, Tech Nine, and Alex the Terrible, 3 people who have had some controversy, and here we are. And you're going to watch it, and you're going to like it, whether you like it or not.
You're thinking the devil is making the crime of the people are evil and never know demon design is the opposite of a divine? No! Yes. The hell is in front of you, side and behind. I can feel every sign of a human decline. I'm believing the time is upon us when all of...
That just side to side in the headphones there.
Decline, I'm believing the time is upon us when all of our people are blind. Yo! Rain, saw it falling from a tower's dead plane. Head bang, Mandalay Bay Hotel.
First time I talked about this, the Mandalay Bay, I forgot that he said hotel. Mandalay Bay, that was the Vegas shooter. We saw Eminem obviously did his Darkness video to that. Crazy situation if you don't know what it was. Mandalay Bay shooter. That was something, and I do enjoy when some of these artists talk about how, I'm all for having, guns, but I do believe that there needs to be a little bit stricter, You shouldn't just be able to walk in and buy. I walked in and filled out some papers, and I walked out with a pistol the same day, back when I was 21. That is a red flag. Thankfully, I'm not that type of person, but that's a red flag. I walked in, I bought a gun, ammo, everything. I walked out with it all. Anywho, continuing here.
Lead cane, sex change could get you caught up in death's range. He played sane, but really imitating Ed Gein. How do we get this way? Nigga, that shit to say, but I get this way. Having a fit today, so they wanna make a bitch decay. My son's mom, when Ghana was
throwing a fit today. It also makes me think of anybody who wants to be Karen or wants to complain to get their way. Girls, what are you doing? I feel like instead of having the realization that it is not my duty to worry about what your feelings are when I'm doing or saying something. Obviously, if I'm directly trying to attack you, that's one thing. But if I'm just doing something and I'm enjoying myself, and it's not actually hurting somebody, the people who are out there with cancel culture or who want to just attack you and take that away from you because they don't like it because it's bothering them. It just seems like it gets worse and worse over the years.
was really wrong, I thought it was gone. The vomit searching for the sun, but I didn't go John Muhammad. So the devil's right here on this level, wipe tears. Cause when rebels ready to pop the heavy metal, I fear. Abomination, they've been faking consecration, hating, wasting education. Got the killer on the killer, gotta chase him. Go! Go! Spiraling out of control and deeper down the rabbit.
Out of any of the reactions that I have seen on this, I don't think anybody has caught or said, maybe one has said something, but has caught the mask falling here. I have actually never truly listened to Slaughter Prevail. I've just seen a lot of random clips of Alex the Terrible, and I've heard some stuff of his, come over, Facebook or TikTok or YouTube, but I've never actually listened to them in depth, and I've also seen some of his Instagram with Wrestling Bears and stuff. Dude's jacked. Dude, it's wicked. He's something else. So is Ronnie. But I saw the mask fall. I knew immediately because I've seen the mask that it was Slaughter Prevail's mask, Alex the Terrible. But I didn't know his voice well enough besides some of his, real deep. I didn't realize that this was him on the back end, because when you pull up this video, if you pull it up anywhere besides streaming, the Tech 9 and Alex the Terrible, the names are not listed there, so it just says Fallen in Reverse Ronald. So I didn't have a clue that either of them were going to be in here, but really amazing. I hope that we're going to have further collab, maybe more Tech. I would love to see some more Alex with Ronnie. Be amazing. I cannot wait for the next one. I cannot wait for the next music video to see where this continues. I see that it has listed that there's an album. I wonder if there's more to it than what's being shown. I cannot wait to see how this saga continues, because these videos continue to get better and better. And we had Watch the World Bird. That was a lot more rap cadence. and then you had some of the, you had it get into, the flip at the, 3/4 of the way through where it got into the metal and heavy metal. This one, you've got 90%, and you got the tech. And something that I didn't get to talk about in the last hi Lucky, hi Leia. Talk in the last video that we're rushing in here. Lucky, hold on. Lucky, stop. Down. Stop barking. The Tech 9 feature, I almost wonder if, because how many people want to hate on, is Ronnie actually doing this? Is this him in one shot doing it? Or just the fact that he's, in his genre, they don't believe that he should, or it's different. People don't like different. I love it. I love what he does, but I almost wonder if he brought it in to see what people would say. Oh, you brought Tech in. I almost would love to see him and Tech do kind of a back and forth with the rap cadence. But I digress. I think it was really cool that he brought Tech in for this, and when he popped up, I didn't know what to expect. I didn't realize that we were going to go to Alex after that. I thought maybe it was going to be him and Tech going back and forth a little bit, but interested to see what comes from it. I'm going to get this done, thrown together, and see if we can't get it uploaded, but just so excited to see where we go from here with the video, how crazy the videos are, and just the music continues to evolve, and just I am over the moon. It's every song goes into my gym playlist and my daily playlist for everything, and it's amazing. Roddy, Florida Reverse, Alex, Tech 9, all of you, just you guys do amazing. I've always been a big hip hop head and a rock and a hairband head. I started to get into more of the metal over time, but it was more recent in the last year or two when I actually really started to listen to Florida Reverse, and just quality, absolute quality. So appreciate y'all watching. Both, all this mixed together, and hopefully you guys liked it. Make sure you tell somebody you love them. Super important. Don't let life pass you by, guys. Live in the now. Make the most of today. And we'll see if we do more of these reactions or not. Peace.